What is up, Cravers? It is your girl Sandy, and I'm back with another video. Happy Vlogmas Day 3! I will not talk to you guys to death with this video, but I do want to let you all know that I might be able to teach you something about Cricut that is not explained in other videos, because when I look up the videos even today to see if it is explained, maybe why your cuts are not accurate, what's going on. So I just want to reintroduce myself. My name is Sandy, and I am a 3-year Cricut user. We're going on 3, but I pretty much claimed it. 3 years. It's almost time. Very savvy when it gets to Cricut. It's always like so much other stuff that you will want to do, but for me, guys, the first things first, when you get a Cricut, guys, you have to make sure that you are calibrating your machines. Okay, so if you've been calibrating, don't know why it ain't working, or calibrating and don't understand what the whole thing with the mat, how far it should go, I'm here to explain that to you guys, because I wish somebody would have told me about this information before I started ruining dollars, okay? I mean money, because I went through paper like it was nobody's friend. I blamed it on a company that maybe they cut the paper wrong. It was just so much stuff, guys. I don't know, guys. I can't even tell you guys, but I definitely can say I was almost ready to give up. If you are here, you're in the right spot, but I'm gonna in depth tell you, I'm pretty sure you know how to calibrate your machines, or if you don't, that's fine, but I'm gonna go through it step by step. And I want to tell you guys, today we're going to be using Trinity. This is Trinity over here as her example. I calibrated her the other day, but it's okay. Actually, I had 3 Cricuts, just to let you all know. I have Cricuts, so those are my Cricuts there. I just want to show you guys. There's Trinity, the black one's Dante, and the last one is Halo. And yes, they have their own names. And I'm actually looking to get a new Cricut, which is the Explorer 3. I want to get that one as well as my 4th Cricut, and possibly a Silhouette, but I'm not too sure. Don't quote me on that, but we shall see. That would be interesting, right? So without further ado, guys, you know what? Let's get into this video. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Right now, we're going to go ahead and open up Cricut here. I'm going to open it up big. I spaced it out because I have all 3 Cricuts, so you want to go ahead and open up your Cricut design space, and I am working off of version 6.17.143. So just to let you all know that. And for now, what I want you to do is go ahead, click on the 3 lines, go down to calibration. Now you want to make sure that your Cricuts are on. So right now, with printer that you have, please insert regular paper, because you're just going to be cutting through this paper, and you just want to get regular paper in there, so that way you can do your calibrations. Don't use your expensive paper, please, on this product, please, because this is paper that's getting cut up and be gone. If you're going to use expensive paper, and that's all you got, I guess that's all you got, ma'am. So here we go. Now it shows you where to put your paper, and in this case, I'm gonna try to do it with one hand. You want to make sure, always line up the corner first and go down. Sometimes I'll line up the top, then I want to make sure to adjust for the side to make sure that it's accurately upon the line. So you see how this has just a little bit of space. I know I'm using an older mat, so don't come for me. I'm using an older mat now. I want to get my new ones out yet. I like to use mats until they no longer adhere. Numbers at the top, letters on the side. Once you get everything print, you want to hit continue, and this is where you'll go to figure out which Cricut that you want to calibrate. So in this case, Trinity is this one, and it says to load. So now we're going to go ahead and load. Okay. So I do want to explain something really quick. When you are loading up your mat, you see how it can either go in between the two spaces or to the right or to the left. I want to let you know that I kid you not, and this is because this is how I cut my items to make them accurate. You want to make sure that the mat is all the way, and this is what I do, all the way to the left. Touching, I mean literally touching. You don't want it to be Cricut, but Cricut with the Cricut, haha. So anyway, you just want to be straight. Make sure that you're straight. Make sure it's all the way to the left side, and then you want to press your button for it to load. I'm gonna give you a closer up on what that looks like. It is touching, and then now this is ready to go. So now after you got that loaded, you want to go ahead and press this button here to get it to cut this middle square. So as you can see, I did already calibrate her, but I want you guys to see that it is touching all of the black lines. You'll be all good when you touch all the lines. There's nothing in the white area, as you can see. But in this case, hypothetically, we're just going to pretend that, yeah, this cut is not accurate. So what we're going to do is, let's say if it was off over here more, over there more, wherever, if it's touching the white, then you're going to go to here where it says, does the cut line touch the printed line all the way around? In this case, to be honest, yes it does. But in this case, we're going to pretend, like I said, we're going to say no. So I said, let's try to get the cut closer. Okay, cool, you know. Now it's going to start its calibration process where it's going to do all the lines at the top, which is the numbers, and then it'll come down on the side, which is the letters. All right, this is where you will try to find which line touches more inside better than. So right now, as you can see, I am looking at now you see how it's between 11 and a 12, which is okay. They both are touching, right? They're not off like 10, they're not all the way over here like 13, but 11 and 12 is actually touching. So you know what, in this case, I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna go with 11. If you have that situation, go with the first one. That's what I say, you know. And then going down, here we go. When you go down, you see now J is spot on. J goes straight through there. K is below, I is above, J is perfect. So this is good. We're going to say 11, J is it. Going back to this, you're going to go ahead and put your 11J in. And then you're going to hit continue. In this case, we need to unload the mat. The calibration cuts have been completed. We need to reprint and retest the machine. So unload the mat and click continue. So this is where I'm going to unload the mat. And I'm going to need to hit continue. And we're going to go ahead and print another sheet of paper. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and put this back on here. Like I said, line them up right. Now, I do want to explain something to you guys. Don't smash. Make sure it is straight in here, straight. So this is how I cut everything. Everything touches this side. Everything gets calibrated this side. Why not continue to use this side? So if you try to put it in through the middle exactly, you ain't gonna remember if you were off over here more or over there more. You know what I'm saying? Or if you do it to the right, it may work better for you. It's totally up to you, like touching all the way to the right. But I'd rather you touch this side or this side, okay? See what works better for you. So for now, we're on the left side. So touching, insert. All right, so we're gonna say that this cut is good. Now, if you go through this a second time and it's not okay, you would still need to go through here and be honest. There are times, okay, and as long as I've been a Cricut user, there were times where I would calibrate and get real mad. But let me tell you something. The reason is because I don't know, I've never had any problems with Cricut. If you might have had a different situation, not saying nobody don't, but I just want to tell you something. Maybe it's not you. Maybe it's the version that they came out with. Like I said, this is 6.17.143. There are times, okay, where they did an update and it messed with the Cricuts. Also make sure that your Cricut firmware is updated as well. We will go over that as well, just to let you know if your Cricuts have an updated firmware. But in this case, I just want to let you know, if you do this again, it doesn't go right, something's wrong, and it's probably not your machine, it's probably design space. So this is the cut line. We're going to say yes this time. And as we say yes, we're going to hit continue. It's still going to calibrate it just to be safe. It is 12 this time. On the side here, we have it through N. N is now the new cut through the middle of the line. It's not above where the M is at, and it's not below where the O is in between. So we got 12N to put in. All right, so as you can see, more than twice if you've done this, it probably is not your machine. It just might be the update. I know that's not something that you might want to hear, but it's something that we had to bear through. Thinking of the last time when this happened, they fixed it within a week. So just bear with it if you ever have that issue. So now it'll ask, are you happy with your cut? You're going to say yes, because we're all good. Nice. Please continue to go to the final calibration screen. And that is it. That is done. Your machine is calibrated. Now, to check your firmware, okay, we're going to go ahead and check our firmware. And 3 dots at the top. And update firmware. It will ask you which Cricut, and you want to say which Cricut that you want to update your firmware or check. So right now we're going to say Trinity, and right now it's loading, and then this will let me know if I have the latest firmware update. Successfully, yes, it says your machine is up to date, successfully updated the version. So now it does have a continue and an update. We're going to hit continue. When you hit continue, it backs you out. And if you go back to the update firmware again, back to Trinity, once again, it's going to take a while. You can choose to update. Now, this used to be a little different in the past. When I had an issue with my Cricuts, they gave me how to update it by manually. But now they got this update here. Successfully updated the version. So even if you got that, it's fine. But I do want to let you all know on a little secret, but I'm not going to do it today. If you want to force an update on it. I know they probably like, please don't tell them that. If you really want to reset your machine, this is what you do. This button and this button, hold them down together, and this button will turn red. It will turn to a different color, and then it will give you instructions on the screen. I'm not going to do it today because look, y'all, I ain't trying to mess with none of that today, but I just want to let you all know that that's my little secret to you. That I don't think nobody ever tell you that, but I know if you want to force update firmware on your Cricut, I'm pretty sure people got videos about it, but that is how you do it. You just press those two buttons, hold it down until that button turns a different color, and follow the prompts on the screen. But like I said, if you've done all of that, like I said, it's probably not you. Guys, that concludes today's video. I hope that I helped you in some type of way in calibrating your machine. I can tell you not, I've been through packs and packs of paper, sticker paper. Sticker paper is not cheap, okay? So I thought I wanted to give up my business. I have a sticker shop, if you did not know, if you're new to my channel. And actually, guys, I'm actually taking a break. I need to take a break today, so I'm not going to be down here too much longer. I just want to get prepped for tomorrow, and that's about it. But anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. We family over here, and I do tutorials, my daily days, and also studio vlogs, so behind the scenes. So guys, if you're interested, please go ahead and subscribe. I hope I helped somebody out. I've helped a few people on my TikTok, little, you know, it's little short little segment videos. But other than that, guys, I kid you not, let me tell you a little bit of secret. I haven't had to calibrate my machines for a whole year. For a whole year. As long as you know how your mat's supposed to be on here, that's all that matters. If you're trying to guess to find out where did you calibrate your machine is at, that's where you're having your issues. So if you guys have any questions, link it down below. Try to answer them. But other than that, guys, I really hope that starts you off on your journey. Of course, I'm going to have more Cricut tutorials, but for now, let's start with the basics, and that is learning how to update your Cricuts and or calibrate. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next vlog. Bye.